कृपाशाली गौर भक्त हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्वेतां श्वेतां नित्यं गियतां मुदा चिंततां भक्ता चैतन्यचरितां देवानां ज्ञानी नाचिते प्रभु भैरव भगवंत हस्त तुम्हें श्लोक पड़े उठते जमार हर सैव वरस्ताएव चैत्र कपा श्वेतन अनुमेनित मारुति सुरति सुरभयो प्रभु पदम्बा नीला यह पद्यावली का श्लोक और साहित्य दर्पण में भी है। तो इसका महाप्रभु कीर्तन किया कौन सा भाव में ये कौन समझेगा, ये तो लिखेगा तो राखी तो नागरी ऐसे ही लगता है। सत्वास्मि तथापि तत्र सुरत व्यापार लीला विदौ वेवा रोधोषि वेदोषि चरितोरे चेतो समोत्कंठते। ऐसा ये बात जब भी सब एक सही तुम्हें सही मैं दोनों, लेकिन तब भी वेदों से तभी वेदों समोत्कंठते, वेदों से तभी इच्छा करते हैं। श्री नारायण कृष्ण और राधा सब मिलन हुआ है, तब भी वही स्थान अर्थात वृंदावन में जाने की क्या पूर्वे कुरुक्षेत्र सब गोपीगण कृष्णेर दर्शन पाइया आनंदित मन जगन्नाथ देखी प्रभु सेवा उठिल সেই भावाविष्ट हुआ धुआ गावाइल। तो जैसे वो पूर्वे कुरुक्षेत्र में गोपीगण कृष्ण को दर्शन प्राप्त कर आनंदित हुआ था, जगन्नाथ को दर्शन करके प्रभु का वही भाव उदित हुआ। शेषे राधा कृष्ण करे कृष्ण निवेदन সেই তুমি সেই আমি সেই নব সঙ্গম যে तुम वही कृष्ण राधा भी। लेकिन तब भी हमारा मन वृंदावन जाने के लिए इच्छा करता, वृंदावन में हमारा मन को हरण करता है। वृंदावने उदय कराओ अपन चरण, इसलिए आप वृंदावन में ही चलो। इहा लोकारण्य हाथी घोड़ा रथध्वनि तहा पुष्पारण्य भृंग पीक नाद इहा राजवेश संगे सब क्षत्रियगण तहा गोपवेश संगे मुरली बादन ব্রজে তোমার সঙ্গে যে সুখ আস্বাদন সেই সুখ সমুদ্রে দিয়া নাহি এক পথ। इसलिए यहाँ हाथी घोड़ा क्षत्रिय माने सेना सामंत, इसलिए वहाँ जो सुख है यहाँ उनका एक कौन भी नहीं, यहाँ एक कौन भी नहीं। हमारे पुनर्विदा करह बृंदावने तबे আমার মনোবাঞ্ছা হয়তো পূরণে। ভাগবতে আছে রয়েছে রাধিকা বচন পূর্বে তাহা সূত্র মধ্যে করিয়াছি वर्णन। भागवत में जैसे वर्णन है राधिका का से पूर्व सूत्र में बताया, सही भाव से प्रभु पढ़े हर श्लोक सही सब श्लोके नहीं बुझे तो श्लोक बोल रहा है इसका अर्थ लोग नहीं समझते। स्वरूप गोसाई जाने ना करे अर्थ तार स्वरूप गोसाई करिलो से अर्थ प्रचार। स्वरूप दामोदर अकेला जानते थे लेकिन उन्होंने प्रचार किया नहीं। प्रचार कौन किया? रूप गोस्वामी। रूप गोस्वामी प्रचार किया। क्या प्रचार किया? भागवत का श्लोक 10वें स्कंद का 82 अध्याय 48 श्लोक आहुष्यते नवीन पदारविंद योगेश्वरै विविजिंच अगाधबोधि संसार कूप पतितोत्तरणगमम् गेहं जुषामपि मनसु ध्यान सदा। बताया लेकिन कोई प्रचार किया नहीं, रूप गोस्वामी ही किया। इसका अर्थ क्या कर किया कबीर गोस्वामी? ये कृष्णेन्द्रिय प्रतिबंधमय शुद्ध हृदय स्वरूप वृंदावन वासी कृष्णेर उदय योग्यता कृष्णेन्द्रिय प्रतिबंधा आत्मेन्द्रिय प्रतिबंधा नहीं, कृष्णेन्द्रिय प्रतिबंधा। कृष्णेन्द्रिय प्रतिबंधा शुद्ध हृदय स्वरूप जो वृंदावन वहाँ ही कृष्ण क्या है? उदय योग्यता, वहाँ उदय होता है। इसलिए यहाँ अर्थ किया श्लोक का अन्य हृदय मन मोल मन वृंदावन मने मने एक करी माना जानी। अन्य का हृदय मन, मन का मतलब संकल्प विकल्पात्मक मन। ये संकल्प करेगा विकल्प करेगा। और मोल मन क्या है? वृंदावन। वृंदावन का मतलब क्या है? जहाँ कृष्ण का विहार स्थल। कृष्ण छोड़ करके हमारा मन में दूसरी कुछ है नहीं है वृंदावन। इसलिए मन और वन इसको एक करके जानना। कहा तुम्हार पदोदय करा हो यदि उदय तभी तुम्हार पूर्ण कृपा मानी। वहाँ जब आपका चरण उदय करो, मैं वहाँ पहुँच जाओ, तब समझेंगे तुमने हमारा प्रति पूर्ण मात्रा में कृपा किया है। कर्णनाथ सुनमो सत्य निवेदन, ब्रज हमार सदन, कहा तुम्हार संग, ना पाइले ना रहे जीवन। ब्रजो हमार सदन, ब्रज क्या है ना, जहाँ कृष्ण विहार, वहाँ ही हमारा घर है, आश्रय है। वो ना होने से जीवित रहना कभी। पूर्वे उद्धव दारी एवं साक्षात हमारे योग्य ने पहला उपाय, ये पहले उद्धव का माध्यम से जब उद्धव किया था ब्रज में, तब वहां से लौट के आया। आने का बाद वो ब्रजगोपियों ने उद्धव को देखकर समझ लिया था यही कृष्ण, लेकिन राधा रानी बोला ना, कृष्ण आया नहीं। कृष्ण आने से हमारा हृदय में जो भाव होता वो भाव नहीं, ये वात्सल्य भाव आया। इसीलिए एक कृष्ण भक्त आया, कृष्ण आया नहीं। उस वक्त क्या हुआ, ये लोग तो कृष्ण जब बोलने लगा कि उनको ध्यान करना, ध्यान करने से उनको प्रेम हृदय में उदित होगा, इसलिए आप लोगों का विरह रहेगा। तो उसका उत्तर में बोला था कि देखो हम लोग योगेश्वर नहीं है, योगी नहीं है, ये ध्यान करके तुम्हारा उदय हो। ये दूसरी को बोलो, ये तो हमारे पास ऐसा बोलना मतलब खिल्ली उड़ाना। ये पूछा ये कृष्ण को जाके क्या संदेश दे, तो बोला कृष्ण दर्शन से हमारा सुख होता है, और यदि हमें दर्शन ना देने से उनका सुख हो तो मैंने कभी कृष्ण दर्शन करेंगे, ऐसा बोला। तो इसीलिए बोला पहले उद्धव जाने, उद्धव बोला था ध्यान करना, और यदि साक्षात आप ऐसा बोल रहा है। तुम्हें विदग्ध कृपा नय, तुम विदग्ध, विदग्ध विदग्ध मतलब क्या है? विदग्ध का मतलब है चतुर। कौन सा चतुर? इसलिए यहाँ कृष्ण का 64 गुण बताया, वहाँ एक बताया विदग्ध और एक बताया चतुर। विदग्ध का मतलब होता है कौन सा चतुर? रस चतुर। रस का मतलब आनंद। जैसे कृष्ण कार्य गमन किया, कार्य गमन करके आ गया। कोई तो ऐसा खेल दिखाया जैसा कृष्ण तो कार्यों ना लौट लिया, ये कृष्ण कुछ नहीं कर सकता। तो सब लोग रोने लगा। ये लोग भी सोचा हम लोग भी कार्य ग्रह में छलांग लगा देंगे, अपना जीवन को समाप्त कर देंगे। तो बलराम ने निषेध किया कि ऐसा नहीं करना। तो कृष्ण देखा ये सब हमारा भक्त लोग विभोर हो गया, ये अपने आप को धीरज धारण नहीं कर पाता है। तो उन्होंने क्या किया, छलांग लगा के कालियों को सिर पर खड़ा हो गया। कालियों भी एक एक सिर को उठाकर नाचने के लिए कोशिश किया और कृष्ण उनका दबाने लगा। एक तरफ तो कालियों नाम एक एक सिर से दो किस्म का वर्णन है, एक एक बनाए सहस्र और एक जगह ने बताया 100। तो मतलब होता है अगोनिक शीर। तो शीर को दबा देते हैं तो और एक शीर उठाता है। आखिर में क्या होगा, उनका आंखों पलट गया, अभी मरेगा। जब मरेगा तो कालियों का पुतलियों ने फिर छोटा छोटा बच्चा को साथ में लेकर कृष्ण का कृपा आकर्षण करने के लिए वहां जाके हाजिर होके उनका स्तुति किया। क्या स्तुति किया, ये एक कालियों नाग हमारा पोती दुष्ट है, दुष्ट शासन योग्य है। शासन योग्य होने से भी इनका इतना बड़ा भाग कैसे हो गया कि आपका चरण रज उनका सिर पर आ गया। कौन सा चरण रज, पुष्यानुभाव नदेव विद्महे। हे देव, ये आपका ये समझ में आता है, जो चरण को प्राप्त के लिए लक्ष्मी तपस्या किया लेकिन उनको मिला नहीं। अरे कालियों नाग को, हमारा दुष्ट पोते को ये कैसे कोई चरण रज मिल गया। कृष्णानुभाव रेणु स्पर्शाधिकार, तुम्हारा चरण रेणु स्पर्श करने के अधिकार उनको कहां से मिल गया। जल वंशया श्री लवना आचरत तप, लक्ष्मी तपस्या करके भी प्राप्त नहीं कर सके, वो उनको कैसे मिल गया। तो कृष्ण ऐसा ये करके भाव देखकर यदि हम ये ना करे तो लोग उनको जिंदा रखा जाएगा नहीं। तब उन्होंने छलांग लगाकर कालियों को एक एक दबाने लगे। तब इसका पहले तो आया था करुण रस, इस वक्त कौन सा रस आया, वीर रस। तो वीर रस करुण रस का विरुद्ध, तो वो रस चला गया। इसीलिए कृष्ण को बोलते हैं विलंब। इस वक्त क्या करना होता है ये जानते हैं। ऐसा कर्मवन में एक कुंड है, तालाब, उसमें कौन गोताखोरी खेल करने लगा, कौन कृष्ण और गोपी। वो गोता लगाकर कौन देर तक रह सकता है पानी का अंदर में, ये परीक्षा हुआ। तो दिखता है एक उठ के ये कोई नहीं है, दोबारा गोता लगाता है। और सब ये करने लगा। आखिर में एक दूसरे को देख लिया। जब देख लिया एक एक करके सभी उठ गया, लेकिन कृष्ण को मिला नहीं। जब मिला नहीं तो लोग कृष्ण विरह में रोने लगी। क्या करो, तब क्या हुआ, कृष्ण विरह में जब रोने लगी तब क्या हुआ, तो कृष्ण देखा कि अभी वहां जाने से ये लोगों को जिंदा करना मुश्किल है। तो क्या रस किया, उन्होंने पहाड़ के ऊपर से बंसी बजा दिया। जब बंसी बजा दिया तो लोगों का मन में गुस्सा आया, जिनको ढोल ढोल के हैरान रहा। और इन्होंने ढोंगी, ये वहाँ पहाड़ का ऊपर चढ़ के ये करता है, खेल करता है, तो गुस्सा हो गया कुछ। तो यही सब जो जानते हैं इनको बोलते हैं विदग्ध। तो तुम्हें विदग्ध हो, कृपामय जानो हो हमार हृदय, मोरे वैसे कहिते ना जो आए। वही योग करो, करो ध्यान करो। चित्तकारी तुम्हा हुई थी, विषय चाहिए लगाई थी, যত্ন करी नारी कारी बारी। चित्त को तुम्हारे से हटाकर विषय का तरफ, जगत का शब्द स्पर्श रूप रस गंध इस तरफ लगाने के लिए कोशिश करता हूँ, ये संभव होता नहीं। उसको ध्यान से क्या देना, ये तो लोग खिल्ली उड़ाएगा, किसको क्या उपदेश देगा। कोई व्यक्ति विद्वान है, उनको अपने आशीर्वाद करता है कि विद्वान बन जाए। तो कैसे, कोई व्यक्ति बना हाईकोर्ट का जस्टिस, तो उनका दादी उनका आशीर्वाद करते हैं, तुम दारोगा बन जाओ। तो दादी समझते दारोगा ही बड़ा खुश। तो ऐसी माँ भी তোমার বাক্য পরিপাটি, তার মধ্যে কুটি নাটি, শুনি গভীর আরো बढ़े लोग। तुम्हारा वाक्यों का जो चातुर्य, इसमें कुटी नाटी, कुटी नाटी मतलब कपटता, कपटता करने से इससे गोपियों का गुस्सा और बढ़ जाता है। কেন না, देह स्मृति नहीं लिया, संसार को कहता जिसका देह स्मृति ही नहीं, इनका संसार को कहां से आ गया। चाहा होइते ना चाहे उद्धार, इससे उद्धार चाहता नहीं। क्या उद्धार चाहता है, विरह समुद्र जले काम तिमिंगिले गिले, गोपी गणेर नेहताल पार। कौन सा है ना, ये समुद्र है विरह समुद्र, इसमें काम तिमिंगिले गिले। काम मतलब गोपीगण का काम है प्रेम। कामोई गोपला महानाम प्रेमो गमत। तो उसमें क्या होता है, काम तिमिंग गिले गिले, कृष्ण प्रत्ये इच्छा, ये होता है समुद्र में रहता है तिमी, बड़ा मच्छी। और उसका जो गिल खाता है उसका बोलता है तिमिंग गिलो गिलो, और तिमी को जो निगम लेता है उसका नाम है तिमिंग गिलो गिलो, और उसको जो निगम लेता है उसका नाम है राघव। तो काम तिमिंग गिले गिले, उससे बचाओ। काम तिमिंग मिलेगी गोपियों ने नेहोतार पार, इससे पार करो। काम तिमिंग मिले जो मिलता है इससे पार। वृंदावन गोवर्धन যমুনা পুরী বন, সেই কুঞ্জে রসাদি কলিতা, সেই ব্রজেরই জনগণ, মাতা পিতা বন্ধুগণ, বড় চিত্র কেমনে পাশরিয়া। বৃন্দাবন রাসলীলাদি গোবর্ধন यहाँ पर क्षत्रिय का माफी धारण करके ब्रजवासी को बचाया था। पिता माता सब बंधुगण सखा आदि ये लोगों को कैसे याद खो दिया, ये लोगों को याद आपको रहा नहीं। विदग्ध मृदु सदगुण सुशील स्निग्ध बोलो, तुम्हें तुम्हारे नहीं तो स्वभाव। तो आप तो विदग्ध है, कि किस वक्त क्या करना चाहिए जानते हैं, और मृदु उग्र नहीं, आपका सद्गुण है। सुशील सुंदर चरित्र, स्निग्ध उग्र नहीं, करुण दयावान। तुम्हारा दोष तो है ही नहीं, दोष का आभास भी नहीं। तबे तुम्हार मन नहीं स्मरे ब्रज से अमान तभी जो आप ब्रजवासी को स्मरण नहीं करते हैं, इससे हमारा दुर्दैव, हमारा दुर्भाग्य ही कारण है, उसका ही विलास है।
Yesterday we were hearing that how Srimad Mahaprabhu, he was dancing during Rath Yatra. There were 3 circles made by the devotees. In first circle there was Nityananda Prabhu along with some of his associates. In the second circle, there was Srivasa Pandit, Mukunda Datta, and all other devotees. And in the third circle, there was Maharaj Pratap Rudra, along with his minister, Sri Hari Chandan, and others. Maharaj Pratap Rudra, he was watching the dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with great absorption. Srivasa Pandit was also manifesting the symptoms of prema, moving his head here and there, even the body. Why? Because Mahaprabhu was moving from one place to another. Hari Chandan felt that this moving of Srivasa Pandit's body is a disturbance for Maharaj Pratap Rudra. That's why he was asking again and again to Srivasa Pandit by touching his body and telling him that don't move so much, better stay at one place. And Srivasa Pandit was getting agitated. He slapped him. And then Hari Chandan also felt anger in his heart for Srivasa Pandit. Before he can say anything, Maharaj Pratap Rudra, he started mentioning that, oh Hari Chandan, you are very fortunate. By slapping you, in reality he made you so much fortunate. Your life has become successful. I am very unfortunate. This thing has not happened with me. He can never touch my body by considering that I am impure because I am not king. So in this way we heard that how he was dancing. Sriman Mahaprabhu was dancing and many things were happening around. After that we heard that how Sriman Mahaprabhu at one point he stopped dancing and asked Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami, indicated something that you can start with something. Swarup Damodar Goswami is a personality who knows the heart of Sriman Mahaprabhu. He is his Antaranga Parikar. Srila Maharaj mentions the meaning of Antaranga Parikar. Antaranga means to whom the access to go as deep as possible in the heart is being given. Antaranga means a person can say like Sriman Mahaprabhu, he saw the special qualities of Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami, or Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami was able to prove himself so qualified that Sriman Mahaprabhu gave him access completely into his heart. That wherever you want to go, so deep you can go, I will never stop you. And you can take as much as wealth is there. You can use it for yourself. You can distribute it as much as you want. So this kind of relationship is being developed with Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami. So that's why he is known as Antaranga. So he knows each and everything about Sriman Mahaprabhu. But where, what to do, how to express his heart, all these things he knows very well. That's why Mahaprabhu gave him order. And by understanding it, he started chanting, he started singing, Seito Parannath Paino, Jahalagi Madan Dahane Churi Gena. This particular song he started singing. Ei dhua ucch sware gaye Damodar, Anande Madhur Nitya Karen Ishwar. Sriman Mahaprabhu was dancing very sweetly. The time when Swarup Damodar Goswami, he was singing like this. Dhire dhire Jagannath Kare Nagaman. Lord Jagannath's chariot was moving very, very slowly. Aage nitya kari chalan Shachinandan. And Shachinandan Gaurhari, he was walking also very softly while dancing. Jagannathe netra diya sabe nache gaye. All the devotees, they were dancing, singing, while they were having their eyes directly having meeting with the eyes of Lord Jagannath. In this way they were dancing and singing. Kirtaniya Saha Prabhu Pache Pache Jai. Srimad Mahaprabhu was also walking along with Kirtaniyas. Jagannathe Magna Prabhur Nayan Hriday Shrihast Yuge Kare Giter Abhinay. Srimad Mahaprabhu's eyes as well as his heart was completely absorbed in Lord Jagannath, and he was moving his hands as well as his face while hearing different things from Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami, and he was indicating with his own hands, like making different postures with his hands, that oh, say to Prananath Paino, oh, I am able to attain my Prananath. Then he is putting his hand on his heart. Say to Prananath means bringing his hand toward Lord Jagannath. Say to Prananath, oh, you are the same Prananath. In this way, he was making so many postures while Swarup Damodar Goswami was singing. Gauri yadi pache chale, shyam hoy sthire. When Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he was walking behind the cart. At that time, Lord Jagannath, hoy sthire, he does not want to move. Unless and until he sees Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he does not want to move. So when Srimad Mahaprabhu is behind the cart, at that time cart is not moving. Gaur aage chale shyam, chale dhire dhire. At the time when Srimad Mahaprabhu, he is coming before the Rath, at that time Jagannath Dev's chariot is also moving slowly, slowly. Ei mata gaur shyame dohe thela theli. In this way, there was a kind of bet in between Mahaprabhu and Jagannath. Swarathe shamere rakhe gaur mahabali. Srimad Mahaprabhu's love, his affection is having so much power that it is having strength to move or stop the chariot of Lord Jagannath. That's why whenever he wanted to stop, he used to go behind. Whenever he wanted that chariot can move, he used to come in the front. So that's why he was having so much power that he can make Shyam, Jagannath to move or stop. Nachite Nachite Prabhu Haila Bhavantar. The time when he was dancing, then what happened at that time? Bhavantar means one another bhav manifested in the heart of Sriman Mahaprabhu. Hastatuli shlok pade kare uch swar. Now he himself started chanting one another verse while raising his hands. And which verse he chanted? Ya Kaumar Hara Sa Evhi Varasta Eva Chaitak Shapa. This verse is from Kavya Prakash, Sahitya Darpan. This particular verse is like if an ordinary person reads or hears this verse, he will conclude that an ordinary heroine, she is chanting these particular things, words for his mundane hero. Nayak and Nayika means in this verse it does not appear at all that this verse is being chanted by Srimati Radhika for Krishna, before Krishna. No. It seems like a mundane woman, she is chanting, she is uttering these words in front of her mundane lover. So that's why most of the people who were around, even though they were also hearing these words coming out from Srimad Mahaprabhu's lips, but still they were unable to understand that how come and why Srimad Mahaprabhu is chanting this particular verse. They were unable to understand it. There was only Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami who was able to understand the deep reason of Srimad Mahaprabhu's chanting this verse. Nobody else was able to understand it. But Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami एक श्लोक महाप्रभु पढ़े बार बार. Srimad Mahaprabhu was chanting this verse again and again, in which a woman, she chants, she says that, oh, in our earlier meeting, we were there on the bank of Reva Nadi, means there was a river by the name of Reva, that, oh, we met there earlier. And there was a forest made out of bamboo trees. We met there. But now, the place where we are meeting is not, even though you and me are the same, but this place is such that which does not give any kind of pleasure in my heart. So, it is better that we can go to that place. So it is having nothing to do with Vrindavan or Yamuna or Sri Radha or Sri Krishna. That's why nobody was able to understand that why Srimad Mahaprabhu is singing like this. Swarup bina artha keho na jane ihar. Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami only knew the real purport of Srimad Mahaprabhu's chanting this verse. Nobody else. এই শ্লোকার্থ পূর্বে করিয়াছি ব্যাখ্যান, শ্লোকের ভাবার্থ করি সংক্ষেপে আখ্যান. So Srila Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning that I have mentioned earlier in another place that what is the real heartfelt meaning of this verse according to Srimad Mahaprabhu. Even though I have explained it earlier, but here again I will be explaining in brief. पूर्वे जाइछे कुरुक्षेत्रे सब गोपीगण कृष्णेर दर्शन पाया आनंदित मन. Srila Maharaj at this place he mentioned in very brief that even though the meaning of this verse, real meaning of this verse was known to Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami, but he never ever disclosed his heart in front of anybody, that what Mahaprabhu really wants to say or what he is feeling. The real meaning was being expressed and preached by Srila Rupa Goswami to everyone. Why? Because he was able to understand the meaning of this verse, understand the bhav which was there in the heart of Mahaprabhu. That's why he himself compiled another verse which was parallel to this verse, but which was directly mentioning that what Mahaprabhu is really want to say. There he mentioned that Srimati Radhika is speaking with Sri Krishna, and she is mentioning in Kurukshetra that, oh Krishna, even though you are same Krishna and I am also same Radhika, but still this place is not the same place. My heart wants to go back to take you to Vrindavan on the banks of Yamuna. So this is what was composed by Srila Rupa Goswami, who later wrote it on one Tal Patra. And Srimad Mahaprabhu saw that and then felt ecstasy and blessed Srila Rupa Goswami, confirmed from Swarup Damodar Goswami how come that Rupa Goswami came to know my heart. Then Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami answered that Prabhu, nobody can understand your heart unless and until you really bless them. So once he is able to understand your heart, that means you have already blessed him. So that's at that time Srimad Mahaprabhu, he also confirmed that yes, I saw that he is very qualified. Yogya Jani, by seeing that he is qualified, I blessed him in Prayag. So in this way, Sriman Mahaprabhu also accepted and asked Swarup Damodar Goswami, Nityanand Prabhu, all these devotees that they can bless Srila Rupa Goswami. So now here, Srila Kaviraj Goswami, he is mentioning that Jagannath dekhi Prabhur Jebhav Udila Sei Bhava Vishta Vaya Dhuma Gavaila. When Sriman Mahaprabhu, he saw Lord Jagannath, some special bhav manifested in his heart, and in that bhav he asked Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami to sing something. Ab sheshe Radha Krishna kare nivedan, sei tumi, sei ami, sei nav sangam. At that time, by seeing Lord Jagannath in Rajvesh, means by seeing Krishna in Kurukshetra dressed up as a king, Srimati Radhika, she started speaking with him that say to me, even though you are same Krishna, say Ami, and I am also the same Radha, say Nav Sangam, and the way we used to meet in Vrindavan, always used to have new meeting. Here also, it seems like we are meeting Nav Sangam for the first time. Tathapi Amar Man Hare Vrindavan. But Vrindavan is the place which steals my heart, which attracts my heart. Vrindavane Uday Karao Apan Charan. That's why it is my request to you that you can manifest your lotus feet in Vrindavan. Iha Lokaranye Hathi Ghoda Rath Dhvani. What kind of place is this? Where Lokaranye, 100,000 of people are there. Hathi, Ghoda, Rath Dhvani, so many elephants, so many horses, and the sound of Rath, chariot. So many chariots are around, so much sound. Whereas in Vrindavan, what is there? Not 100,000 of people like this. Pushpa Ranye. In each and every place there are so many forests of flowers. Bring pick nad shuni, and there is a sweet sound of bringa, bumblebees, picker, the peacocks. All these small creatures, they make such a sweet sound. Only that sound can be heard there, nothing else. Iha Rajvesh, Sange Sab Kshatriya. Here you are having a vesh of a king, the dress of a king. And Sange Sab Kshatriya, and you are having so many Kshatriyas with you, those who are always ready to fight. Kaha Gop Vesh, Sange Murali Vadan. And there, what you have, Gop Vesh, the dress of a cowherd, as well as Sange Murali Vadan. Here you control others through your soldiers, and there you can control everybody through your vamshi, through your flute. Braje Tomar Sange Jai Sukh Aswadan, the kind of happiness which can be felt in Vrindavan. Sei Sukh Samudra Iha Nahi Ekgan. The kind of bliss, the kind of happiness one can feel there. It is like, it can be compared only with the bliss, like a bliss of ocean of bliss. Whereas what is here, it cannot be said even that even one fraction of that happiness can be realized here in that meeting, in this meeting. आमालैया पुनः लीला करो वृंदावने, तबे हमार वनोवांछा है तो पूरणे। आमालैया पुनः लीला करो वृंदावने. If you can come to Vrindavan and you can manifest your pastimes again with me there, तबे हमार वनोवांछा है तो पूरणे. Then and only then the desire of my heart can get fulfilled, not otherwise. Then Srila Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning, भागवते आचे जैचे राधिका वचन, पूर्वे तहा सूत्र मध्य कोरियाची वर्णन. There are words of Srimati Radhika which has been mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. I have also mentioned all those words of Srimati Radhika earlier. सेई भावावेशे प्रभु पढ़े आर श्लोक, सेई सब श्लोके अर्थ नहीं बुझे लोक. In that particular mood, Sriman Mahaprabhu was chanting many verses one after another, but there was none except Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami who can understand the meaning of those verses. Swarup Gosai जाने ना कहे अर्थ तार, Shri Rupa Gosai Kaila se arth prachar. Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami did not preach, but Srila Rupa Goswami preached the inner meaning, inner heartfelt desire of the Lord. Swarup Sange जार अर्थ करे आस्वादन, नित्य मध्य से श्लोक करे न पठन. Sriman Mahaprabhu was also uttering one another श्लोक. Avushtenat Nalina Padara Vindam. This verse also he was singing. And then Srimati Radhika Anyartha Yatha Raga Krishnendriya Priti Vancha Mar Shuddha Hridaya Swarup Vrindavane. Srimati Radhika is mentioning to Krishna, even though this verse appears in Srimad Bhagavatam, Avushte Nalina Nabhu, but Srila Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning in very simple language in Bengali the meaning of that particular verse. That Srimati Radhika, she is mentioning to Krishna, Anir Hriday Man Mor Man Vrindavan. Anir Hriday Man, that the ordinary people's heart and mind is always same. But more Manu Vrindavan, my mind and Vrindavan is same. For other people, their mind and heart is same. But for me, my mind and Vrindavan is one. Srila Maharaj gives the meaning, why she is mentioning like this and what does it real meaning. Srila Maharaj mentions that for everybody else in this material world, their man, what is the speciality or what is the function of the mind? It is sankalpatmak, vikalpatmak. Sometimes it makes one decision, takes a sankalpa, I will do this, I want this, and then vikalpa, I don't want this, I don't want to do this. For 1 month, I want this, and struggling for that, putting full energy in that, and after 1 month, when attaining that thing, only keeping it for 1 day, and the next day, no, I don't want this, I am desiring for something else. And this thing goes on throughout the life, one after another. Sankalp, vikalp, I want this, I don't want this, I desire this, I don't desire this. I attain this, but I want something else. So this is what is the mind of ordinary people. But Srimati Radhika, she is mentioning that more man Vrindavan, that there is no difference in between my mind and Vrindavan. It does not take sankalpa and vikalpa. It is fixed always, and the only thing is that service of Krishna. That I just want to serve Krishna, and whatever is required for that is only thinking for it. And Vrindavan, why saying my more man Vrindavan, my mind is Vrindavan? Srila Maharaj mentioned that Vrindavan is a place where each and everything is meant for the pleasure of Krishna, for the service of Krishna. Their existence in itself is for Krishna's pleasure. That's why she is mentioning that my mind also is like that, where does not anything else does not exist at all except the service and pleasure of Krishna. Nor Manu Vrindavan. That's why she wants that Krishna can come to Vrindavan, not for anything else. She is mentioning that everything is there for your pleasure in Vrindavan. Why don't you come there? Why you have to stay somewhere else where many things are not there for your pleasure? So that's also a mode of service. This is what again Srila Maharaj mentioned in between, that how when Uddhav he came to Braj, at that time, the time when he was leaving Braj, he asked, is there any special message which I can give to Krishna from your side? At that time, Srimati Radhika, she mentioned that yes, there is a message. You can mention to Krishna that we would like to see him. We will be very happy if he comes and gives his darshan. But at the same time, if without giving us darshan, he feels much more happy and he stays happy in that situation without seeing us, without giving his darshan, then tell him that that will be our greatest pleasure by not having his darshan. So in this way, they gave this message. So Srila Maharaj mentioned again that wherever we see that any desire gopis they manifest, that desire in itself is also manifested for the pleasure of Krishna. Means in that desire itself is only one thing, and that is Krishna's pleasure. That's why Srila Maharaj quoted one verse, Kamaiva Gop Ramana, that wherever any desire seems that manifested in the heart of gopis, that is called love, not lust. That is not for themselves, not for their own pleasure. That is prema, for the service of the Lord. So that's why Srimati Radhika, she is mentioning, Mane Vane Ek Kari Mani, that I considered that my heart as well as Vrindavan is one and the same thing, not different. Taha Tomar Pad Dwai, if you manifest your lotus feet at that place, Karao Yadi Udai, you manifest your heart there, lotus feet there, Tabe Tomar Purna Kripa Mani, then and only then I can say that you are completely merciful to me, not otherwise. Prananath, Shuno Mor Satya Nivedan. ब्रज आमार सदन, कहाँ तोमार संगम, ना पाइले ना रहे जीवन. Prananath means the master of my life, the master of my existence. Shuno more Satya Nivedan. Please hear the real feelings, the real situation of my heart. Braj Amar Sadan. Braj, Vrindavan, is my home. Srila Maharaj gave two meanings for this word Sadan. One is my home and another is my ashray, means my shelter. That is the only place where I can take shelter. Why? Because everything is there for your happiness. Amar Sadan, that is the only place where I can take shelter completely. Why? Because where one takes shelter, a place where each and every desire of one person gets fulfilled. If there is something which is not fulfilled there, then why a person will take shelter? He will go to that place, that particular place where his all demands will be fulfilled, all his desires will be fulfilled. So that's why Srimati Radhika, she is mentioning Braj Amar Sadan. That is the place where I have relied completely to take shelter, because each and every demand, each and every desire for your service can be fulfilled only by Vrindavan. Braj Amar Sadan. Taha Tomar Sangam. If I don't get your association at that place itself, na paile na rahe jivan. It is not possible to keep up life even if I don't get your lotus feet for service at that place. Purve Uddhav Dware Eve Sakshat Amare Yog Gyane Kahila Upaye. Earlier through Uddhav, and now here by yourself you are giving us some talk about yoga, yoga jnana, that oh, how in my absence you can really get my association, how to meditate and then bring that person in your meditation. All these things through Uddhav, now by yourself you are trying to teach us. Tumi vidagd kripa mani jano amar hridaye more aiche kahite na juaye. Tumi vidagd kripa mani. We know very well that you are vidagd. Vidagd means, even though ordinarily Vidagd and Chatur, there are 64 qualities of Krishna. In those 64 qualities of Krishna, these two special qualities are being mentioned, Vidagd as well as Chatur. Even though dictionary mentions the meaning of both words as clever, but Srila Maharaj mentions that it is having, Chatur means clever, but Vidagd is having very special significance in it. And what is that? Vidagd means a personality who knows very well that at what place and in which circumstances what rasa is supposed to be introduced. So Srimati Radhika, she is mentioning that you are Vidagd. We know very well that you are Vidagd. When you are manifesting the pastime of Kaliya Daman, first what you did, you manifested Karuna Ras, Virja Ras also. You manifested Virja Ras, that you are very powerful, having fighting with Kaliya, able to fight with him. Karuna Ras also manifested by you, by showing us that you are in the grip of Kaliya's hood and you are unable to come out of it. Kaliya may take your life, all these things were manifested. We were suffering, we were crying. But then immediately you again mentioned, you manifested another rasa, by which what happened? That you immediately climbed on Kaliya's hood and started dancing. Srila Maharaj at this point mentioned that two descriptions we find how many hoods Kaliya was having. Bhagavatam mentions that Kaliya was having 100 hoods, and in Anand Vrindavan Champu it comes he was having 1,000 hoods. But whatsoever it was, so Krishna, he was dancing so fast that does not matter whatever hood Kaliya was raising, immediately that hood was being pushed down by Krishna's lotus feet. So he manifested at that time another rasa by which all the Brajvasis, they felt great happiness in their heart. And then he came outside from Yamuna. Then what kind of rasa you manifested? You manifested another rasa and you started shaking, you started, not shaking, shivering. You started shivering, and by which all of us felt that, oh, what we can do for you, what we can do for you. And then finally, Mother Yashoda, Nanda Baba, they took you on the top of Goma, no, what is that? Dwadash Aditya Tila, on one hill, raised platform, where you were being set under the sun, and then so much sweating came out from your body. And after that again, you manifested another rasa because it was late evening. And then you started saying that, oh, we are in the forest, any animal can come, I am fearful. So that's why Brajavasis, they started protecting you. So in this way you are Vidagh. One time we were there in Kamyaman, in one sarovar, we were taking bath. We had this play that, okay, all of us we will be dipping, hiding ourselves into the water and see that who can stay a long time in the water. And at that time, what you did, one after another, whoever used to come up by seeing others are not there, again used to go into the water. And at that time, you disappeared from there, that place. And after a long time, we were thinking that how come that you can stay so long in the water? And we felt that something had happened to you. And all of us were searching, but unable to find you. We started crying. What should be done? What should be done? And we were feeling so sad, unhappy. And at that time, what you did, you, from the top of the hill, you started playing flute and taking our attention to you. At that time, we felt angry with you, and we felt that what kind of person you are, pretending so much, putting us in this kind of situation where we are crying, and you are feeling so much happy to make us fool. In this way, you are Vidagh. You know what should be done. So Srila Maharaj gave this meaning, that this is the meaning of Vidagh. So Srimati Radhika, she is saying, oh Krishna, we know you are Vidagh, you are Kripamai, you are very merciful, very, very merciful. That also we know. Jano Amar Hriday. And we know very well that you know our heart also. More aithe kahite na juai. So that's why giving us any teaching about yoga does not seem good. Why? Because you know our heart that thing is not for us. We will be feeling unhappy by hearing this, what kind of suggestion you are giving. Or if somebody else will hear about it, they will laugh at you that, oh, what kind of person is he? Like Srila Maharaj gave two meanings, that if some learned person comes in front of you and then you bless him, that, oh, I am giving you blessing that in the future you may become learned person. So there is some meaning in this verse when you are blessing? No. Or if can say like Srila Maharaj mentioned, there is a person who became justice, and then when he came in front of his grandmother, she is blessing him that I am blessing you that you can become a policeman. Why? Because she thinks policeman means the highest rank, highest position. So in the same way, gopis, they are mentioning Krishna that, oh, when you know us, who we are and what is there in our heart, and at the same time, if you give us something, some teachings about yoga, does it really not a matter of laughing? It is a matter of laughing. So don't do that. Chitta kadi toma haite, vishay chahi laga rite, yatna kori nari kadi vare. You know very well that chitta kadi toma haite, that we want, that we can take our mind for 1 second away from you. The mind which is always thinking about you, we want that we can have a moment which we can take away and do something for us. Vishay chahi laga ite, want to engage our mind somewhere else for a moment. Yatna kori, even though we may try 1,000 times, nari kadi vare, but we cannot do that. Even for one moment, we cannot take our mind away from you. तारे ध्यान शिक्षा कराओ. And now what you are teaching us, that oh, we have to learn how to meditate on you. We want that our mind should not meditate on you all the time. At least forget you for 1 second, but which never becomes possible. And now you are saying that, oh, how we can meditate on you. Lok hasaiya maro. In reality, by speaking these words, you are, seems like you want to take our life. Means wants to mention very clearly that in reality you don't want to pay attention on our situation. You want that so we can get died. Sthana sthan na karo vichare, and you really don't pay attention where, to whom, what should be spoken. You are not paying attention. Nahi gopi yogeshwar pad kamal tomar dhyan kari paive santosh. Gopis are not yogis, that by meditating on your feet they will be feeling happiness or feeling like santosh, satisfaction. They can never feel satisfied by that. Tomar vakya paripati tar madhya koti nati. The kind of words you are speaking, asking us to become like yogis, we can catch very clearly, we can understand very clearly that these words are full of duplicity, koti nati, deceit, cheating. Shuni gopir aro bade rosh. Our anger is already there in our heart, that why you don't come to Vrindavan. By hearing these words here from you directly, our anger increases more. So you know very well that what is our situation. So in this way, Srila Maharaj was mentioning one after another, reading and giving some special meaning from here, but time is over now. So we just conclude here, and then from tomorrow we